0, 1.
Let's get started.
Why they stopping me?
Is what I've learned over the past year and a half being on the Adcraft Young Professional Council board is this. Your network really is your net worth, and you've got to be sure to connect with as many people as possible. I never leave a place without saying my name at least 3 times so that people know exactly who I am when I walk out of the room, right? Because they're going to remember that interaction they had with you, that conversation they had with you, that moment you brought up and said, yeah, I'm actually passionate about this, and this is what I want to do. So whenever you get in front of people, never forget to say your name and remind them of what you want to do, where you want to be, and where you're trying to go, because that's what it's all about. And at the end of the day, make money, right? Because that's what life is all about.
In there. And my biggest piece of advice for especially young people, while I'm assuming most of you don't have kids with dependents, is to say yes to everything and make as many friends as possible. I became a part of this because I said yes to all the free events that I could go to as an assistant back at Assembly. When they wanted to take me on the Adcraft boat party and all the little dinners, and now I made all these friends, and it has benefited me so much. I always tell people, for Adcraft specifically, if I lost my job at Assembly tomorrow, I think I could get a new one within the next 2 to 4 weeks because of all the friends I have now through different companies in Adcraft. So say yes, go to things, make as many friends as possible, and I think you will do just fine.
Sometimes you'll get into a different industry or a client or a project, and you're like, oh, I really don't like this, but I'm doing this right now to what? Get a paycheck, get some experience, network. Keep that pressure and keep going, because when you get to a level where you have a great portfolio and you've made really awesome connections, you don't really have any sort of limit on how you can be as a freelancer. If you want to look punk and just do skate decks for like a rave company, go ahead.
So just know that day one in this industry, you create a lot of value, because brands are marketing to you right now. There's a million brands sitting with a ton of super high paid individuals saying, how the hell do we get a hold of college students? So there's something so important there, and breaking away from the tough moments that can make you so frustrated. And honestly, this group of people you've seen us all be friendly.
The only thing stopping you from making that happen is you. So if you want to, and I'm gonna put myself out there, I think I told a few of you already, I wanted to still live in Michigan, but travel as a fashion journalist when I was a student here. Like, that was my goal. I still live in Michigan, built a home here, and I travel, but in advertising. So like, I was still able to dream big. I work with amazing big brands now.
But I eventually made my way back to advertising, but don't be afraid to pivot, and then just kind of let things work out on their own in that way, and just keep putting good energy into what you know you want to do. I think that's what I got. All right, thanks, y'all.